Hello and welcome. This is Deb, otherwise known as Motorcyclemommom. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. And if you are returning, welcome back. And thank you for the support. This is us arriving in Wilmington at the Walmart. We got here just a bit behind the organizers. So we were here pretty early on. And I'm just going to let you watch all the bikes parking, and as I go up and park as well. We'll get through this intro. I want to let you guys kind of watch the pictures, and then I'll come back in and talk more about the ride and everything about this day. So this is the 4th year. I'll talk more about that too. This is the trailer that's going to get filled full with food. Everybody that's helping out there. Containers that are getting filled up. More bikes, because I like bike pictures. Just handing out flyers, talking to everybody that's coming in to shop. Me. And see that the food is going in and we're getting more and more. Bikes again. And again, the trailer is filling up. Walmart actually donated $500 towards the cause, which was absolutely amazing and a terrific surprise. Look how much more is in there now. And it is almost packed full. So that's always a very exciting thing. This was a police escorted ride. And thank you to those officers for keeping us safe, because let me tell you, if you think it's treacherous out there on a motorcycle just in general, what these officers had to go through getting around us and keeping us safe with traffic and the way that people drive, yeah, just thank you all, and I'm glad that we all arrived safe. It was wonderful. So here we're getting ready. I did not videotape all of the beginning here.
How you guys doing? Good. My name's Jason Fischetti. I'm with the Delaware State Police. Who here has not done an escort ride with us or another police agency? Always on one guy.
All right, I'm back. We are on the road, and I have an opportunity now to tell you a little bit more about this event. So this event is and always has been a bit different from other charity rides which I have participated in over the years. This is the 4th year for this event. The first year the ride started from the Walmart in Middletown, Delaware, and ended at a veteran's home in Port Penn, Delaware, where we were able to unload the items that were purchased at the Walmart and take them into the home. We also had the opportunity to meet with several of the residents. I remember it as an incredibly moving experience. It was really special. And I have a couple of photos from that day and of last year's as well. So I'm going to be sharing those. Look in the top left-hand corner of the screen as we go through, and you'll see some flashbacks to rides that have already come and gone. All right, so the other years, as with this ride, we started at a Walmart in Wilmington off of Boxwood Road. And this year we rode from Walmart to the VFW post 3792 in Middletown, Delaware. We met up with representatives from the Delaware Veterans Support Association and turned over the donated items. There's a little bit of a surprise in there as well that we'll get to towards the end, so stay tuned. I was not able to participate the second year of this event. However, I am glad that I have gotten to participate in all the other years, and I hope to continue to do so in the future. This one is a special one. So I did mention that this event is not like other charity rides or events that I have participated in before, and from the beginning it's been different. In most rides, the rider donates or pays a set amount of money to go on the ride. The passenger usually also pays, but it's a lesser fee in order to participate. Sometimes for that fee you get a lunch that's provided, sometimes it's a t-shirt or could be a pin. Many times it's simply a thank you and knowing that you did something good, all while getting to enjoy riding your motorcycle with a whole group of like-minded individuals. It's kind of a win-win. So in this event, there is not a set fee to ride. We all meet up at Walmart. We are given a list of non-perishable or not quickly perishable food items that are needed. Could also be hygiene items as well. We go into the store, we buy whatever we select, and in whatever quantities that we wish to purchase. Basically, we spend what we want to spend. That is the absolute genius part of how this is designed. Because I can tell you personally that each year I happily and without hesitation, without hesitation, spent many times more than what that normal fee would be for a charity ride. I can also guarantee you that I'm not the only one that did that or that has done that in previous years. So I think just by design, you are donating far more than what you would if they just said, here, pay $20, pay $25. So curious, what do you think of this type of event? Have you ever participated in something similar? Leave me a comment, let me know, I'm curious. So what really touched my heart with this event and this day in particular is seeing so many people who were coming into Walmart to do their Saturday shopping. And, you know, that's stressful anyway, right? And they're willing to not only get the things that they have to get, but they're willing to shop and donate items too. Or simply drop some cash into the donation jar. I saw parents handing cash to a child to take over and put in the jar. And what an amazing thing that is to teach our children about community and giving back and understanding. I mean, I have no idea what the conversation was with that child afterwards, but I'm going to hope that the parents took that moment to try to explain how important it is for us to do that as human beings. I saw people buy just a few items and others come out with an entire cart full to donate. What I think makes these acts of kindness especially impressive this year is I believe that many of us are really feeling that pinch from inflation. Our dollars are not going as far as what they once did. I have a good career. I can't complain with my salary, but I'm feeling the pinch. So I know that others are as well. It's getting more challenging for people to make ends meet, and yet so many people that day took a bit of money and time to give back to those that served our country and now need our help. We live in a world where most days we're all running around in so many different directions. We're juggling responsibilities, financial concerns, and just worries in general. But these people, these strangers, they took time from their day, money from their wallets, and they connected with strangers to make this world a little bit better place for somebody. Someone that's a stranger to them, but also a fellow human being. And it truly, I mean truly warmed my heart. Another important note is the planning and the hard work that went into organizing this event. The event was organized by the Iron Legacy MC Rough Road crew. Volunteers from other Iron Legacy crews were there, Hearts were there, and others. I was just a participant. I don't want to miss anybody in saying that, but that was what I observed. But I do want to say thank you to all of those that did put in, the hard work to make this such a successful event. And many of these individuals I know are veterans themselves. So I am not a veteran, so I don't want to assume of, the feelings that they would have, but I would think that, if I was a veteran, it would be even more special to me than what it was, and it was really special to me, is what I'm trying to say. So with that thought, I'm going to squirrel for a moment because we can't have a video where I don't squirrel at least once. And not only am I going to squirrel, but I'm also going to get on my soapbox here. So I think many times bikers get a bad rap. Non-riders see someone in leather, maybe a beard, maybe a little rough around the edges, on a motorcycle, and they make a judgment about who they are based simply on that appearance. It happens all the time in society, and not just to bikers. And even as a female biker, I've encountered such stereotypes. Maybe in one of the videos I'll tell you a time about a restaurant and some things that happened there, but it's a story for a different time. But for anybody wondering about Iron Legacy, I would encourage you to check out their website. At the top of the homepage are the words honesty, integrity, loyalty, trust, honor. They are law-abiding and good stewards of their communities, as seen with this event. I could say a lot more about this, but I want to get back to the primary topic for this video, and that is our veterans. And again, just saying that many that were at the event were also veterans. So, as I have mentioned in other videos, such as Miles for Military Ride that was just a couple of weeks ago, I have several family members and friends that are veterans. My son is a veteran Marine who was deployed in Afghanistan. My boyfriend is a veteran of both the Navy and the Army, and he was deployed during Desert Storm. I have an aunt that's a veteran Marine, an uncle that served 3 tours in Vietnam, and so many more. Veterans issues are important to me, and I will support wherever I can. It is with those thoughts that I want to share this, going back to the partnership with this ride. So according to the Delaware Veterans Support Association Facebook page, they are an organization comprised of veterans, veteran family members, members of the community, coming together for one reason, wanting to give back to the community and to those who protected it and continue to do so. Also, they are a nonprofit 501c3 based out of Middletown, Delaware. So the important information that I want to share is also, according to their Facebook page, there are over 600 homeless veterans in Delaware alone. 600. Delaware is a small state. I'll have an example of that in a moment. But that just really, that number, I know to some that probably doesn't sound like a lot, but again, Delaware is a small state. 600 is a lot. These are men and women that wrote a check to the U.S. government up to and including their lives to serve our country. They sacrificed for our country. Their families sacrificed for our country. And they're homeless, may not have the food that they need. Thus, the Feed Our Vets event today in this ride. It just, again, that number I just found staggering, and it makes me ask the question of myself, and I'll challenge you to ask the question of yourselves as well. Are we doing everything that we can? And I know there's a lot of really important causes out there, and as I mentioned, people are struggling right now. So one person can't do everything that needs to be done. But hopefully as you're watching this video and you see all of the different individuals, from those that organize to the random people that were coming in to shop that, donated to a stranger, that they'll never see, they won't know where those donations went to. They just did that out of the kindness and the goodness of their hearts. And bless them for that, right? That's just so amazing. I also want to, before I wrap up, say a thank you to all of the officers that were on the ride today, helping to keep us safe. And again, look through the video, you'll see multiple times where there is oncoming traffic that doesn't really stop, that they're coming up to get in front and, make sure that roads are blocked and we're kept safe. But, they have to worry about their own safety as well. So just a special thank you to them. Because we did all the rides safe, and that is also wonderful. All right, so I've given you guys a little bit to think about. Oh, I have one other thing I wanted to mention. So speaking of Delaware being a small state, so we get to the VFW, and there are representatives there of the Delaware Veterans Support Association, and I recognize one of them. And that's what happens in Delaware, and it being a small state. You run into people that you know. And somebody there asked me, well, how do you know this person? And I was like, we share daughters. And that seems like a really silly thing to say, but her daughters and my daughter were best of friends, all through teenage years, and still are. They don't see each other, they get older and life happens like it does with all of us. So they don't see each other, but I hope that all of them know and have that feeling that if any one of them needed something, that the other would be there for them at any given time. So it was really nice to have the opportunity to catch up with her, and just again, her girls mean the world to me. I've for years cherished them as my own as well, and I know that my daughter always felt very welcome in their home and loved spending time there as well. So again, just a little extra note there in a small world, small Delaware kind of thing. So anyway, Valerie, it was great to run into you and to get to catch up. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this by saying thank you, truly thank you for watching this video. If you have not yet, please do subscribe to the channel. It costs nothing, and it means so much for the growth of the channel. All it takes is a click. That's it, just a click. Tap with your thumb, click with the mouse, whichever, that's all. Also, if you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like or thumbs up button too. And thanks again. Until next time, be safe and keep life shiny side up. Take care and be well.